Did you know that there used to be an achievement in Minecraft for traveling 1,000 blocks in a minecart? Me neither. But that's not all. There's so many weird and crazy achievements that have been removed from the game, and I'm gonna go through every single version of Minecraft to get all the achievements that were ever added to the game, starting from Minecraft Beta 1.5, the version where achievements were first added. One done. 150 more to go. Wow. Things started off pretty simple, like getting wood, making a crafting table, crafting a wooden sword, pickaxe and hoe, making a stone pickaxe, killing a cow. What even is that? Like, why is that an achievement? Some of the notable ones were cooking a fish, making bread, and riding a pig off a cliff. Yeah, the achievements are starting to get weirder and weirder, but getting them was still a piece of cake. Literally, one of them was actually just making a cake. But the next achievement is gonna be a different story. It's the one you saw in the intro, on the rail. I need 1,000 rails to get this, which requires a lot of iron, 375 to be exact. To make this even harder, mining in this version is really tedious because of the difference in cave generation when compared to newer versions. Not to mention, you can't even sprint jump to explore caves faster. After spending 7 hours mining, I finally got all the iron, smelted it, crafted the rails, built up to the build limit, and started building the longest railroad known to mankind. Okay, that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but who cares? Because I then got on the minecart and started on the 1,000 block journey. Let's go! Oh my god! Oh my god, that took so long, but finally done. This means we can go to the next version, which is the first official release of Minecraft, Minecraft 1.0. The first achievement in this version is getting diamonds, so I went back to the mines and started looking for them. Diamond, let's go. I then crafted an enchanting table and went to the nether to get the next few achievements. Let's go! I then got all the blaze rods I needed, went back to the overworld and brewed potions to get the next achievement, got all the ender pearls I needed, got another weird achievement, located the stronghold, and went to the end to kill the dragon. Boss health, wow. And died. Way too many times. Gotta admit, not one of my proudest moments, but I managed to kill the dragon. Let's go! Finally! Oh, man, that literally took like days. Got the dragon egg and went through the portal to get the achievement. Nice, the end. Let's go! Achievement done! For the final achievement in this version, you gotta deal 8 hearts of damage to a mob in a single hit. So I enchanted my diamond sword at sharp 3 and did a 360 flip trick shot to get the achievement. The next version is 1.7.2 and it wasn't off to a good start. Why am I getting that achievement? All the achievements got reset, and to make things worse, this version had a specific mechanic that locked off achievements, so you have to get the old achievements first to unlock the new ones. The good news is that since I already had most of the items to get them, I was able to speedrun them pretty quickly. Finally, I can start getting the new achievements now, let's go! The first of which is spawning the Wither. So I went to the Nether Fortress to get Wither skeleton skulls. Now, playing in the older versions has its fair share of issues, like the one you just saw, but the one related to Wither skeletons was the most brutal one. The spawn rates for them was significantly lower, so it took me 40 hours of grinding to get the first skull. That took so much longer than it should have. Oh my god. But while there are downsides to playing in the older versions, there are also some pretty good perks. And I'm about to show you the best one. First, you place it on the rails like this, place the minecart on top of it, put the Wither skull inside, push the minecart slowly, take the skull from the cart a second before it goes through, wait around for a while for the minecart to be rendered in the nether, go through the portal, and there it is, a second skull out of nowhere. Since it took way too long to get the skulls, I wanted to get done with the Wither fight quickly. So I decided to go to the end and spawn it inside the obsidian pillars, that way it'll be trapped and I could just kill it easily. Or at least that's what I thought. Oh what? It can actually break obsidian, okay, I'm dead. But spawning it at the end still ended up being a good thing because the Enderman just killed it for me. Oh nice, I don't know what's happening, but it's dying somehow. At the beginning, oh my god! Oh my god. Next, I bred 2 cows to get an achievement and did a lot of mining to get all the blocks needed for a full beacon and got Beaconator. Now it's time to get the only multiplayer achievement in Minecraft's history. So I opened my world to land and asked my friend Venture Woman to join the world. Okay, take that. Wait, who are all these people joining? What? Did I just accidentally open the multiverse? No! 1.8 only added 1 new achievement, so I got that and moved on to 1.12. This is the version the current achievement system was added, and most of the old achievements were removed and replaced with new ones. So when I loaded up the world, this happened. Nice! I still have all my stuff, and I got, like, so
so many achievements right now.
I got all the easy achievements quickly before going back to the Nether Fortress to get Wither Skeleton Skulls again. Cause it's a cruel joke, the achievement for spawning the Wither was changed in this version, so I have to get it again. But this time around, it was so much easier to get the skulls. After that, I got Subspace Bubble and decided to go to the end and respawn the dragon to get all the new end related achievements.
I didn't get Ice Bite? That's weird. Nice, and... Okay, that does not seem to be working. What is happening here?
The way you usually respawn the dragon didn't work is the end was generated in an older version where the mechanics were different. This was a huge problem because if I can't respawn the dragon, I won't be able to get most of the new end related achievements. After doing some research, I did come across something that might be able to fix it in one of the newer versions, so I decided to put the end achievements on hold for now. Luckily, I did have the dragon egg with me from killing the dragon earlier, so I got the achievement for that.
I think I might be the first person ever to get this achievement before getting free the end.
I then followed some Ice of Vendors to find a new stronghold since I didn't get the achievement for entering the old one.
Oh, Ice Bite! Oh my god! Wait, what?
Yeah, there was no stronghold in that cave. I still have no idea how I got that achievement there. Anyways, I got the final few achievements and moved on to the next version, 1.13.2. This version added 4 new achievements, 2 of which were really easy to get. For the other 2, I needed a trident, so I built a drown farm and started farming for one. Now, when I say this took a while, I mean it. I literally had to kill 1,000 drowns before I got a trident. I then went and got a throwaway choke.
Hope you found that funny, because you know, it's a joke.
Then I enchanted it with channeling and got the next one. The achievements added in the next 2 versions were pretty simple and easy to get, except for Sticky Situation.
What?
For this achievement, I had to jump onto a honey block to break my fall. For some reason, I just could not get it. It took me like 30 tries before I landed it right.
Let's go, Sticky Situation. That took so long. Damn, like, stupidly long.
Next up is 1.16.5. You can get most of the new achievements added if you go to a bridge bastion, and I was able to find them surprisingly quickly. I got most of the achievements there, visited all the new nether biomes, rode a strider, and went mining to get ancient debris. I was getting really lucky with the finds and ancient debris raids in this version, and I had a feeling that tapping into my luck reserves now will come to haunt me later. I then shot a target block right in the middle of it, and brought my holy chest to the overworld, then unfortunately had to put him down. Up next is 1.17.1, and I excitedly dug down to go and mine in the new caves, but came to the sad realization that they were only added in 1.18. I did find glow squids and axolotls though, so I was able to get the achievements related to that, shined up some copper blocks, and went and got Surge Protector when I started.
Nice. Oh, that was gonna be a hard one. I'm glad I got that in pretty early.
Fun fact, powdered snow doesn't naturally spawn in this version, and I needed it for an achievement. So I went to the tallest peak I could find, set up some cauldrons, and waited. And waited. And waited for 32 hours before one of them filled up.
Oh, let's go! The amount of time I gotta spend on some of these achievements is getting ridiculous, man.
For the next few achievements, I gotta look at some mobs through a spyglass. So I went on a journey to find a parrot, then went to the nether to look at a ghast. The last mob I have to look at is the Ender Dragon, which I thought won't be possible for now. But as fate would have it, this is the version the dragon respawn glitch was supposedly fixed.
If this doesn't work, everything I've done so far is just for nothing. Oh, yes! It's spawning new obsidian pillars. What? That was interesting.
I then got all the dragon related achievements, went to the outer ends, and got the End City achievements too.
This thing right here is gonna make my life so much easier.
1.18 added 2 new achievements, and for the first one, I need to bring a strider to the overworld and ride on it over 50 blocks of lava. This achievement, I feel like, should have been added in 1.16, you know, the nether update.
Let's go! Feels like home.
Then I went to a meadow biome to listen to some music to get the next one. For the first achievement in 1.19, I had to trade with the villager at bill limit, so I built a bubble elevator and sent this man up to space and traded with him there. Then fell all the way down to bedrock to get the next one. I then caught a tadpole in a bucket, got every frog type, took them to the nether to get their lights, then went to the deep dive to get some achievements there, and played with some LAs to finish out all the achievements in 1.19. Now we reached the final few achievements, and it's about time we start working on some of the cumulative ones. The first of which is taming every cat variant. So I just flew from village to village, taming every cat I saw until I got it. The next one is taming every wolf breed. So different, I know. And this was significantly harder. Some of them have a really low spawn rate, so it took me 13 hours in total before I tamed them all.
Let's go!
I then ate all the food types, and started breeding all the mobs. While I was flying around looking for some of them, I also got most of the new achievements added in 1.20. Then I finished breeding all the mobs to get 2x2.
Let's go! 2x2. Okay, I've actually been the ultimate matchmaker. That's what that means.
There are 3 more cumulative achievements left, and Monsters Hunter can only be finished in 1.21, which leaves Adventure Time and Smithing Style for now. I already visited most of the biomes while getting the other achievements, so I decided to look for the last few ones while getting the trims. Since you only need 8 trims for the achievement, you might think it's easy. But no, this achievement was by far the hardest one to get. Things started out with me killing 3 Elder Guardians just to get the first one.
Yes, the trim! Oh, yes!
2 of the trims can only be found in ancient cities, so I went around looting them. I had to loot 5 cities just to get the first one, and 6 more to get the second. I then had to brush up 3 whole trial ruins to get the next trim. For the final trim in the overworld, I had to go to a woodland mansion, and on the way there, I found the last biome to get Adventure Time.
Let's go! Adventuring time, baby!
Then I went to the mansion. This mansion, I kid you not, was haunted. Because if not, how would you explain this?
What? Behind the walls? I'm so confused, man. What is going on, bro? Okay, it broke my armor. Okay, that is definitely not good. What the heck?
Ignoring that, I got the trim from there and went to the nether to get the next 2 trims as well. There's only 1 trim left, and I need to go to the end for that. Since I was pretty far out from spawn, I decided to go to a new stronghold. And this stronghold, just see it for yourself.
Okay, this might be incredibly scuffed.
Yeah, it was inside an ocean monument. I have no idea why stuff like this keeps happening to me. Anyways, I then went to the end and got the last trim and put all 8 of them on some armor to get smithing with style.
Let's go. Hey, look at me. I'm all dripped out. Look at that. Let's go.
We finally reached the latest version, 1.21. For the first achievement here, I had to watch a crafter craft crafter.
Crafters, crafting, crafter. Damn, I can't say it. Oh my god.
Then I went to a trial chamber, killed the Bogdan who used to get monsters hunted, and got most of the new achievements there. Emphasis on most, because I had to go to 7 more chambers before I got a heavy core to craft a maze to get the last one. Now it's time to get the final and hardest achievement in Minecraft, how did we get here? You need to have all the possible effects you can get in the game at the same time to get it. What makes this incredibly hard is that some of the effects only get applied to you when you interact with certain mobs or trigger certain conditions to get them. So I have to build a meticulous and well thought out setup to get this achievement. I started building it in the deep dark so that I can get the darkness effect from a shrieker instead of having to deal with the warden. I also need a villager, dolphin, and shulker for the setup. Bringing the first 2 down here was pretty easy, but getting a shulker was a different story. With that, the setup was complete. I then brewed up some potions and was ready to get the achievement. I started by finishing a raid to get Hero of the Village, then went to a trial chamber to get Trial Woman, then to an ocean monument and splashed all the 8-minute potions on myself while waiting for the Guardian to curse me.
Nice.
I then started heading to the setup. Getting all the effects so far is pretty easy, but once I enter the setup, I'll have no room for error. Some of the effects I have to get while I'm in the setup will only last for 10 to 15 seconds, so if I make even a single mistake, all the preparation I've done so far will all be for nothing, and I'll have to do it all over again. Knowing that I can't afford to make even a single mistake from here on out, I got ready for the final shreds to get the achievement.
Let's go! How did we get here? Oh my god, let's go! Let's go, dude! How did we get here, baby?
Wait a second. It took me so long to finish this video that a new biome was added to the game. So, yep, that should wrap it up. Subscribe. Bye!